Okay.
Awesome.
Good morning, students. Do we do we remember the school anthem?
Yeah, yes, it's cool anthem. Yeah, good.
How many of you can sing the school anthem? GSSO anthem. How many of you? Can you raise your hand?
Raise your hands anywhere. We want to see the hands up. Good.
Okay, let us sing it together then.
Yes.
One, two, go. Can you clap for yourself? So you can sit down. If you can sit. Um, I think it's important you know why we are here and who is here. During the annual general meeting of 2019, it was decided by those who had passed through the school the way you are passing now that we are going to be here to speak to you as a way of giving back to the society that we came from. All Students Association nationwide have a very important role to play in molding future leaders and pace setters. And it was decided that those of us that are passionate, that are motivated to see a better GSSO would find an opportunity to come here and talk to you in the presence of the principal and the teachers. And so that is why we are here. It is called mentoring. And part of the process that will be incorporated into the activity schedule will involve ex-students talking to you on how you can go about life, both in character and in learning, because you are not only here for academic excellence, we're also interested in making sure that you grow up to become people that the school can be proud of at all times. So we are hoping that we'll be able to be having these interactions on a periodic basis to ensure that whatever messages, whatever themes, whatever structures we put on ground become part of the school system. Already, the All Students Association of GSSO, we will not only be doing the talking, we will also be physically on ground to ensure that you have a more conducive atmosphere for learning. And that is why we have been able to put in place the structure that is on my right. And then we do have a number of things that are also on the drawing board. So I'm here to tell you on behalf of the team that we would like to work with you to make sure that your stay in this school becomes something that will lead all of you individually to be great men and women in the years ahead. So these are my preliminary remarks. I'm going to briefly introduce members of the delegation because we are sent to be here. It's not like it's a spontaneous decision, no. Then of course I will cede the floor to them who shall individually tell you what we do and what makes us feel that we ought to be role models to you to emulate. Because if we are failures, we would not like to be here to be talking to you. Isn't that so? So let me begin with my humble self. My name is Dr. Okorionwaze. I graduated from here in June 1982. And so, I was privileged to be part of the second batch of students. You know that the first batch after the school came back, graduated 1981. So I was very privileged to be part of the 1982 set when the late you don't see was the then principal. That's a fairly long time ago. I know majority of you may not have not been born there. Maybe your mothers were still looking out for Mr. Right. So I'm privileged I'm a medical practitioner by profession. I'm a medical doctor, and I am also the director for the Southeast zone of National Primary Healthcare Development Agency. And that means I am in charge of primary healthcare in Ebonyi, in Enugu, in Abia, in Imo, and in Anambra states. So I know that with the help of God, it should be something that I should be telling you on the processes that have led me to where I am. And it is the same thing that you are going to be hearing from my colleagues. So like I said, we will all define the various areas that we think we are going to be relevant to the school. But since I don't know the quantum of time that will be available to me, I want to say that I will try to make out time available to make this interaction a bit more frequent, not necessarily one-off after a long period of time. And I specialize in the sciences, specifically mathematics. And that is an area that I would like to make sure that all of you become very, very good at. Because if you are good in mathematics, You will be good in physics, you will be good in chemistry, you will be good in economics, you will be good in technology, you will be good even in biology, you will be good in most other subjects. Because why students don't do well in these subjects, it's not necessarily because of not having the knowledge, but many people are lacking when it comes to dealing with numbers. So that is a gap that I would like to, whatever resources God gives me, I would like to engage the school to ensure that every student that passes through the school from now onwards comes out with a distinction in mathematics. And a distinction in mathematics should mean distinction in physics, should mean distinction in chemistry, in economics, and most of the sciences. And with that, we don't envisage that we should have problems surrounding WASC, NECO, and JAM as far as this school is concerned. So that's going to be my vision, and working with all of you, the teachers, the PTA, and the principal, this is the area where I will be personally engaged. My colleagues will also now speak to you, and I want to make one request. Please listen to all of them individually. They are achievers. The people that have come to speak to you are achievers. People that have made monumental impact in society. And that is why the old boys delegated me to come in company of them and speak to you. But I will quickly tell you who they are, and then they will elaborate when they take up the floor. On my immediate left is somebody I believe virtually all of you ought to know very well. He has been very passionate. In fact, if I tell you his contributions even to the building and the welfare of the school in various aspects, you'll be very, very happy. But his name is Barrister Amos Obonna. We have a nickname for him, and it is not for nothing. It is not for nothing. We don't dress him in borrowed road because he actually merits the name we call him. We call him Ebekwedike. Can you say Ebekwedike? Yes. And he is, in fact, he is the chairman of Anuagata Development. So I will just leave it at this. He will tell you more about his personal profile when he takes up the floor. After him, we have a current serving permanent secretary in the Ebonyi State Public Service. He went through a very competitive process. The governor didn't just say, I appoint you permanent secretary, as they do in some states. He actually competed, he contested for it, and he was appointed by merit. And that is a measure of his intellect. I will also, when he takes up the floor, I will allow him to elaborate on other aspects of his career accomplishment. There is Barrister Jonathan Okoronwo, also so on that very basis, let me humbly invite an erudite personality, a scholar, an administrator by excellence, a politician and community leader, Chief Amos Obonna, to take the floor.
Hi, students. I was in this school from 1980 to 1985, and I'm very confident that none of you was born then. None of you. And it was in this school that I nursed the ambition to be a lawyer. This school. In this school, we participated in clubs. We had clubs then. Debating, drama and debating society. When we conducted debates there was a refectory, a hall there where we used to eat. I don't know whether it's still there. In those days, we read like there's no tomorrow. To test my knowledge and extent of my reading, I sat for GC as an external candidate in 1984, and I made my papers. I was qualified to enter university even when I was in class 4. That time there was no GS1, GS2. We had only classes 1 to 5. I think we were the last set of that arrangement. After that 1985, the 86 started GS1 to 3, SS1 to 3. So somebody advised that I could, while preparing for WAEC in 1985, sit for GCE as an external candidate and see how far you go. And I sat for it at Abakaliki, and I made my papers. So that prepared me very well for the WAEC year, which was 1985. After that, I made 2 attempts to enter University of Calabar to read law. On each attempt, I was a victim of circumstance. I wasn't chosen because of where I came from. Then it was Imo State, and the university